week 1 is all about the mindset of the successful course creator. And so far, we have covered what is the number one belief that you have to ditch before you start online course creation, which was that you can only be worthy of the money and support your clients if you are there delivering your services alone. And it comes from the understanding that if you trade your time for money, then you are going to be the bottleneck in your own coaching business. And then today we are going further ahead, and we are going to talk about the importance of adopting new beliefs and why to adopt new beliefs, how to adopt new beliefs. And yeah, join me every week on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday to learn more about how to create online courses that your students rave about, and how you can sell them so that they deliver on the transformation that you promise without you having to hop on group calls, one-on-one calls, whatnot, right? And I started this on Monday, so it's not too late to catch up. And whenever you catch this video, make sure that you leave your comments, insights down below. I come back and answer all questions, each and every questions that I find below the videos. And also my DMs are open for you. Find me all around social media, whatever it is. And so my name is Zsuzsanna. If you are new around here, then most probably that is your first questions, but how do you pronounce your name? So my name is Zsuzsanna, and I help overstretched business and mindset coaches to leverage their time and expertise by turning their one-on-one coaching packages into digital courses. And so before we ever get to the point of starting to create an online course, most probably we have to work through all the limiting beliefs and all the subconscious and unconscious biases that we have in and around creating a passive income stream, which is not so passive, at least not to create, but definitely more scalable and results in a more sustainable business model than you selling your pockets of time, right? So adopting new beliefs. Whenever we tend to find a pattern in our life, whenever we tend to face struggles or hardships, I have come to understand that this is because we have hit a wall, so to say, in our evolution towards our goals and dreams, and we need to be able to understand what is the underlying problem. So a lot of the times, the problem is not that we cannot imagine the next step or the next best step for us, or how we want to move forward in our life, but we feel that we are restricted, stuck, or we don't have enough information or enough resources and tools to move forward. And it's not true, because if you come aligned with the truth that this is, and you embody the next level of your being, not your doing, right? So first it comes the embodiment of the being, then it comes the doing part of the thing. Then you tend to experience flow and ease. And I don't say that you don't have to put in the work, but it doesn't feel struggle. It doesn't feel like pedaling upstream. And it's more like, you know, doing your thing, right? Just exactly when if you have ever trained any sports, not even professionally, you know, that for some time you need to wire your nervous system so that the movement pathways become so engraved and so innately, inherently familiar to the body that you don't need to be worried about what to move and how to pull and how to push and what to do for you to be able to, you know, achieve what you want to achieve. And once it becomes like a second skin, so natural, so easy, then you can improve your performance within the training that you, or the sport that you train, right? And this is exactly how life happens in all walks of life. So when you are a new mom, you don't know how to take care of your kid, even if you watch 1,000 videos. But once you really understand what kind of mother you want to be, then you can embody the mother that you want to be. You become aligned with your truth and values, and then you can actively live that mother that you want to be. Or if you want to be a coach, the kind of coach you want to be. So first and foremost, before you can even embody it, the body stores a lot of the information, both emotional, and intellectual. And if you learn to understand how you operate on a day-to-day basis, then you learn to understand how your beliefs show up for you and where are the limitations that create friction in your day-to-day life. And that is how you can adopt newer beliefs once you release those beliefs and once you let go of those beliefs. And if 2020 showed us anything, it is that every one of us has to have a completely new belief system created in order for us as a collective to move forward. And I truly believe that the coaching business is shifting towards being more not just empowering, but more like individualistic, in the sense that there are no cookie cutters, no one formula that works for everyone. So it's better if you put in the effort and know the foundations to run an online business, and then you build on that, right? Then it's going to be much easier for you and much less overwhelming for you to, you know, embody the kind of coach, the kind of facilitator, or the kind of consultant or service provider that you want to become, right? So with that said, the Teacher Obvious method is the method that I created just as part of this, is to be able to create courses that your students rave about and understand how they learn and how they can grow and how they can come back to your course day after day, put in the work, learn the process or strategy or the framework that you teach, and be ready to implement it, because this is all we need to have to move forward. And so basically, the Teacher Obvious method is packaged into Course Launch Accelerator, because the more I understood how students learn, the more I understood that course creators themselves also need the mindset work so that they could have the stamina and the determination to pull through this course creation process, because it has a lot of moving pieces, like a lot of moving pieces, right? And so each and every phase of the Course Launch Accelerator starts with a very detailed mindset section where you can identify those kinds of limiting beliefs that might hold you back if you proceed with certain phases within Course Launch Accelerator. And the first phase is when you become really the researcher of your lived experiences, your learned skills, and your acquired expertise. So it is going to be like the mindset of the researcher. You are going deep, you are going to discover and uncover all those bits and pieces that are so obvious to you, and you are so close to them like this. So it's much more difficult for you to understand, right, if you are very close to something, so that you could package it later on into a course. And you most probably have heard of the second phase if you have followed any of the videos this week, because there I talked about the mindset of the PR pro. So why is it important to show up confidently, to know what value you bring, and how you can work on your self-worth, and how it is important, or why is it important to differentiate between these two things, like the value you bring and the self-worth that you believe you have, right? And then today we learned about how you can adopt new beliefs that can support you. So what I invite you to do is that you just try and have a thorough look at your coaching business, where you feel resistance, where you feel struggle, where you feel overwhelmed, and try and peel back all the resistance that you feel, or all the, to get to the root of this problem. And once you get to the root of the problem, you are going to be much more clear about the limiting belief that is underlying the problem. And then you can start working on those limiting beliefs. And if you stay around until the weekend, I mean, if you come back, so at the end of this week, I am going to help you with a workbook that helps you walk through how you can peel back all the bits and pieces of resistance, struggle, and what's not working for you in your business, to get to the root of it, and how to identify the limiting belief that is underlying in each and every area of your coaching business. And then it's going to walk you through how you can reframe it, let it go, or shift this mindset in order for you to be able to move forward to next week with us, which is going to be even more exciting. So see you around, same time, same place tomorrow. And I hope you're joining me all 30 days, all February, and March 1st and 2nd. So until next time.